many drinks is too many drinks.
Princess of Bay here. Today we're at EPCOT because it's time for
the International Festival of the Food and Wine.
Because wine is what we're focused on. Wine, dine, drinks, and maybe some imbibing. So it's your number one choice of food and infotainment. We're here to try all the adult beverages and maybe some of the mocktails so you don't have to. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm thirsty.
It's time to foodie and chill.
Food and wine. Focusing on the wine part, you already know what season is. What my first stop is going to be. The first drink of every food and wine, it's Swine Brine season. Again, always, I wish it was all year. But we're always happy to see it come back. This nice, juicy piece of pork with the apple cider in here and the Jim Beam. It smells like home. Now this year, I noticed it had cinnamon in it. I do not remember if it's always had cinnamon, but that makes me a little afraid they changed perfection. Let's see how they did. It feels fine to me. Give it a little dunk. The princess always hates this part. That is still absolute perfection in the cup. There is no better drink. If I were to have a flagship drink, a mascot drink of food and wine, it would be this drink. 5 out of 5 claws. It's on the bare necessities list. It's a snack and a Disney adult beverage at the same time. I really couldn't ask for anything better.
The Collective Arts Brewing Apple and Cherry Hard Cider. It looks beautiful. It feels beautiful. It reminds me of do you guys remember the apple orchard over at the Canada Pavilion back in the day that was in the Circle Vision? This cider is giving me vibes of that. And who doesn't want to have your own private little drinking area in Circle Vision, right? I certainly loved it. Did you? Tell me in the comments. Cheers. Tastes like a jam. That is my jam. I love the tartness of it. You can definitely get the cherry notes. The cherry is going hard. And I'm not mad at that at all. I enjoy it. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 ciders. It's decent.
The most fun part about drinking these flights is trying to figure out which order they put them in this little wooden tray. Is it left to right, right to left? Sometimes it's been completely random. But this first up, I definitely believe is the Collective Arts, the apple and cherry. It smells of apples and cherries. More apple than cherry, I think. If ever there was a combination that tasted like autumn, it would be that. It feels like the fall leaves after the weather is tolerable. So, not here, but like other places that experience seasons at some sort of regular cadence, that's what it tastes like. So that's what I imagine fall tastes like anyway. I would give that a 3.75 out of 5 claws.
The BRLO Wild Berry Hard Cider that I literally just stuck my finger in on accident. Now I don't want to sip it because I put it on my finger and it tastes like Dimetapp chalky. No, sir, I don't like it. Whatever those wild bears are doing, they're too wild for me. 2 out of 5 ciders.
BRLO. I'm not really sure I want to know what that stands for, but we're drinking it anyway. Wild berries and hard cider. Food and wine continues to be the cider festival. Not the beer and wine, not the wine and cider, it's a cider festival. This tastes like if jam was a beer. Like Welch's jam, liquefied, carbonated. It's a jam beer. So very sweet, approaching like shandy level, but it's not terrible. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 plus.
The final cider in this flight is the Ciderboys Pumpkin Spice Hard Cider. I am not a PSL girly, so I don't think I'm going to be into this, but Bear is more into the trendy things than me, so maybe this will be his drink. You know, it actually doesn't taste very pumpkin-y. It's just kind of sweet, and I'm not mad at it. I actually kind of like it, so I take back everything mean that I said about Bear like 2 seconds ago. I would give that a 4 out of 5 pumpkins. It's good for like the people that don't like pumpkin.
The Ciderboys are back again. Pumpkin spice hard cider. I have never been a pumpkin person. I am not a fan of the pumpkin things. I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like PSLs. I don't like pumpkin on much, but sometimes I'll tolerate it. This is tolerable level of pumpkin. It feels more spiced than pumpkin, like a spiced apple, but with a hint of pumpkin. It's okay. I would give it 3.25 out of 5 plus.
The Boulevard Brewing Space Camper Juice Nova Superstellar IPA. I made the mistake of smelling this ahead of time. And why did I do that again? Oh my God. It tastes like the dirtiest of dirtiest bathwaters. Disgusting. I would not feed that to my worst enemy, and I got a lot of them. I would give this a 2 out of 5 IPAs. I think if you like IPAs, you'd be into that, but for me, no sir, I don't like it.
And we have the Space Camper Juice Nova Superstar IPA. Space Camper Juice. I feel like it should come in like a more space-aged container. I'm not going to make the same mistake the Princess did. I don't want to know how it smells.
Smell it. Smell it twice.
If stale Capri Sun was a flavor, that would be it. 2 out of 5 plus. Anything else I say will just sound mean.
This is the BrewDog 95 Tropical Session IPA, and I am scared, PA. Cheers. It starts off really nice. Like you get like some notes of like orange, almost gives you like a pog juice flavor. And then that hard floral note at the end that just reminds you that it is an IPA, just kind of like in the face, just over and over again, and it hurts. It hurts really bad. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 IPAs. It is, I'd rather be a Beacon Barrel.
Sometimes I feel like the Brewing by Muppet Labs takes its lab portion a little bit too seriously, because literally we come here and most of the drinks and or the food feels like I am a guinea pig. Sometimes I'm okay with that. Sometimes it can be rather painful. Let's see where this one lands. We're going to do this BrewDog 95 Tropical Session IPA. All those things together already sound terrible. I mean, that must be what roadkill on 95 South feels like after like 2 hours. Not like a full day cook, but like still somewhat fresh. There might be some kicking left in the feet. I could drink it, and it won't kill me. But I'm probably not gonna love it. 2.75 out of 5 plus. Cookie Can Brewing, a Blanco raspberry wheat. This one is not vegan. Cookie Can, a lot of Cookie Can beers aren't vegan. It's none for the princess. So I have to be the one to suffer through this one. It's not bad. The princess would hate this. She's not a wheat beer type of person to begin with. The raspberry is kind of sharp, but it's not like IPA level bitter. There's a certain drinkableness to it, but the raspberry still has like that beer fruit flavor where it's a little artificial tasting, but it'll do. It's a lot more drinkable than the others. I'll give it that. 3.25 out of 5 plus.
We have an apple crumble cider. There's one of like 3 new beers here, but only one was on the blog, so only one made our list. Ooh. Okay, so there's like this really delicious dessert at Akershus here at EPCOT. You can get it at breakfast, or if you ask nicely, they'll give it to you for dinner. And it's like an apple crumble situation. This is like the liquid form of that. And that is a dessert that I dream of often. So if you can't make it to Akershus, I would say try this beer because it is delicious. Definitely tastes like I just ate some apple crumble. I would give it a 4.75 out of 5 beers. It is, yes, apple-tastic.
Apple crumble hard cider. I feel like the best beers, and we've said this multiple times in multiple festival videos, the best bang for your buck and the most surprising flavored beers are always hiding in Refreshment Outpost. I know it's easy to overlook because it's not an official festival stand, even though it's in the book, but always look. There's always a surprise or two hidden there somewhere. That is absolutely delightful. If I ever get rich, never gonna happen, but if I ever do make it rich, I'm not telling anybody, but if a picture surfaces of me in a hot tub of hard or apple crumble cider, you will have known that some things have happened. I would give that 4.75 out of 5 plus. Spain, what are you doing to us? We have the Quinta del 67. I like the pretension of putting the year in the name. Now this is unconfirmed vegan. We were hoping the princess was going to be able to drink this, but since it's unconfirmed, we basically consider it not vegan until we confirm otherwise. We had a nice deep red that fits for Spain. This already smells like a full-bodied nightmare in the Florida heat. It's not served chilled. Most reds aren't. But it's served like room temperature if you were inside. So it's not like boiling hot, but it's not ice cold either. It is what I consider to be a full body wine. You get that very tart, deep grape in there, but not harsh. Very drinkable. It's got some character to it. It feels like something that would be like a Spanish vineyard. Do I know that for sure? No, I'm not a sommelier, but I'm making some assumptions based on what we read. It's a tasty wine. If you like deep reds, you will have no problems with this. I would give this 3.5 out of 5 plus. If this is what summers in Spain are like, then this is basically the way to my heart. I am a sucker for lemonade. Ice lemonade, frozen lemonade, lemonade. I will drink an entire pitcher of lemonade by myself as long as it's not Minute Maid, because we all know that's the absolute trash can of all lemonades. But you have a lemonade slushie, or was a slushie once upon a time, with two of the same liqueurs, well, two different kinds of the same brand of liqueur. You have yellow chartreuse and green chartreuse. The green chartreuse is vegan. The yellow is not, because it's got a honey base. So also, none for the princess. It means, poor me, I have to drink this Spanish-style lemonade by myself.
It's gluten-free, though.
It is gluten-free, yes. Gluten-free people, come get your lemonade slushie. Wow. I'm not familiar with chartreuse. I'm sure I've had it in a cocktail before, but it's not something I encounter very often. But that aftertaste is given like Jägermeister base licorice style vibes. That is harsh. I think I would have been less offensed personally if it had been Limoncello or Sambuca. But that, obviously being Italian and not Spanish, but that is strong and harsh. Be prepared for that aftertaste, but honestly, if you can get it ice cold and drink it quickly, that might be your saving grace. This has melted a little bit, so that probably alters the flavors a little bit. I imagine ice cold, it would be a little bit less harsh, but it does drink like an alcohol lemonade worthy of the Spanish flag. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 plus. Here we have another Brewlando beverage. They keep popping up here in random spots throughout World Showcase. Previously, they also did the Year of the Dragon beer that was in China. This time we have a Fuji Apple IPA. So, Fuji Apple and Tree Bark. Oh my god. Oh my god. That first sip was so deceitful, because it was so good. It was almost cider level good, and then immediately after that, it's like drinking a BRLO pad. Do not love. IPA drinkers only. 1.5 out of 5 plus.
A sparkling sake. It's not often that the sake at the Japan booth is actually vegan, but this time it is, so woot. And cheers to our fun manager that's always there now. It tastes a little syrupy, but not in a bad way. Like, you could definitely drink it in the heat. It's nice. I would give it a 3 out of 5 sparkling sakes.
Never saying no to sake sparkling otherwise, but I could use a little bit of sparkle on the inside. Ooh, that's good. I gotta find us a bottle of this for the house, for special occasions. So, any day that ends with Y. I would give that 4.25 out of 5 plus. Just the right amount of sparkle.
This is the Golden Apple Chai hard cider by Kill Farms. Ooh, it certainly does taste like chai, like like an apple chai, almost like a cider situation. This is kind of dangerous because it doesn't taste like alcohol at all. It literally just tastes like juice. And I could probably drink this in like 3 gulps. I would give it a 5 out of 5. It is a Princessity's item. If you like anything that's chai seasoned, you'll love this.
So golden apple chai. When I was a tea drinker, and there was a time where I drank tea a lot actually, all I drank was chai. Not chai tea, just chai. So a chai cider, that perks my interest and my nostrils. That smells wonderful. I'd wear that as a cologne.
There's tables over there.
A sip of that is a meditative experience. If you don't drink this and instantly if you don't drink this and instantly feel chilled, I'm gonna need you to talk to somebody professionally. This is a 4.75 out of 5 plus. This might be my current favorite cider of the festival, but there's still more to try, so.
I've been indifferent about Kleinlinda beers in the past. Sometimes they're really tasty, sometimes they're really not. So I'm interested to see what this one tastes like with all the different fruits in it. Oh. Ooh. No. It tastes like one of those scented hand soaps that you get at like the hospital or something. I don't like that. That's bad. Maybe like a sweet tart that's set out in the sun and then re-cooled and then somebody put it in your mouth. No. That's like a 1 out of 5 ciders for me. This is not my jam.
I think we've given breweries too much power. Rhubarb, orange, and ginger? What did we do to you? Like whose late night crafting session came up with this? Because this sounds like a nightmare. I know it's like Halloween season, but I don't want it in my stomach. For those of us that were mischievous children, right? Or maybe just poor. Remember when you used to like crush your crayons or the school's crayons and then put it in a glue bottle, like color your glue? That's what this tastes like. Not that I ever ate glue, but like that's what I imagine that tasted like colored nothingness. The rhubarb and the ginger are like a Mike Tyson Holyfield bite. Much better than like a Jake Paul Tyson fight, but it's awful. It's trash. It's color trash. I mean, I guess if you don't like your friend, you can buy them this, but that's just mean. It's a 1 out of 5 clause. Don't get this.
We love our friend the Kill Farms. Why not love a Kill Farms kill farming? Oh, this tastes like one of those all-natural popsicles, but melted. I like that. Also not very carbonated, so into it very much. I like if it's a cider and it's not carbonated, it just tastes more like juice. It's more dangerous to me, but also I can drink a lot more of it because it's just so good. So I would give this one a 4 out of 5. This is tasty.
Proper cider, darker cider, deep ruby red notes of, I don't know what this is, honestly. We ordered it and I don't remember the flavors. I'm sure the princess already had the label on it, but we're gonna drink it and then be pleasantly surprised. Ooh. That blackberry or blackcurrant?
I don't remember.
Blackberry? Nice, dark. I love nomming on blackberries like a snack at the house, or even in like some Greek yogurt. This, I could drink all day. I want to order this in backpack size, please. If you see me walking around the tube out of my pack.
Yeah.
So how would you think it is? 4.25 out of 5 plus.
One of the newer wines here at Food and Wine is a Sauvignon Blanc from the France Pavilion. Cheers. This one is a little bit on the floral side. More of like a sharp fruit instead of like something that you would expect that would be tart. I would say it's more like the Chenin Blanc. It's got a very like super light flavor complexity to it. I would give it a 3 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel medium fine.
A nice French white, and yes, I mean the wine. Ooh, crisp, like semi-sweet, sharp finish, but very clean. That's like if a grape was a knife, it would be this. I think this is a very simple concoction, or not concoction, but wine. I would give this one a 3.75 out of 5 claws. It's not a thing of memories, but if you're looking for an above average wine to get out of here on the World Showcase, this will do you.
Now we have a Bordeaux. This one is actually chilled, which is, you know, interesting for a red. Not all reds are chilled. Yeah, they're usually pretty tart, and it does have like some crazy cherry notes to it, so I definitely do feel some tartness to it, and it is heavier than other reds that you would drink. I would give it a 4 out of 5 wines.
A little Bordeaux for beverage crawl here around Food and Wine 2025. Ooh, smells of France. I know what France smells like. It smells like wine. It's definitely wine. Dry wines for me are like a mixed bag. I either love them or I hate them. This one actually said somewhere in between, which is weird. I love the dryness of it, but the aftertaste, it's like, it wants to be like overly ripe, but it's not quite there. It's got character, but I wouldn't say it's the favorite red I've ever gotten here from France. The good thing is, if you don't like any of these wines, there's a wine bar right in the back of this pavilion, which pours about the same size. So I would give this one a 3 out of 5 claws.
And now we have a beautiful Chardonnay. Cheers to a cool wine when it's not cool out. It's very light, like very, very light on the fruity side. I don't know if I'm feeling it. It's got like kind of a tinge of that grape alcoholness to it, which isn't really something I like with whites. So I would give it like a 3 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel okay.
Forest and field, giving into its like cottagecore forest whimsy vibes with this nice Chardonnay. Why not fruits? Fruits fermented, even. Ooh. You can really taste like the ripeness of the grape. It feels a lot more ripe and tart than most, but it's got a very clean finish, not like none of that burn at the end. It's all like on the front end. Very flavorful, drinkable. This feels like something I would drink on a stump in the woods, barefoot, like in a forest or a field. I'll give it 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Now we have a Pinot Noir, which is one of my favorite types of wines. This one has a bit of a bite to it. It has a little bit of tart notes. It's okay, maybe like medium bodied, I would say. Too heavy, I think, for the heat, but okay if it's like cool out. I would give it a 3 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel okay, fine wine.
A nice deep red. As much as everybody says, or a lot of people say that like they drink most of their reds room temperature, I like mine cold. I don't care if they're normally drink room temperature. I like wine cold. Blasphemy or not. Ooh, that smells sharp. Ooh. More dry than the Chard. A lot more sharp. Deeper grape. Not as viscous. But still very clean finish. If you like reds, you like this. If not, you may want to go with a little bit more light body, especially for Florida summer. Given what you get at the Bramblewood, the Fourth and Field booths, this wine makes a lot of sense. I give that 3.75 out of 5 plus. This is the Banana Foster Cream Ale from Bramblewood Bites. They let me know when they poured it. This thing was like 90% foam, but it settled out rather nice. It just takes some time. Apparently that's been a common problem, or at least issue with people all day, because everybody in front of me, same thing. But it's got a nice little pour to it. I got the 6 because I'm unsure how I'm going to handle this one, but maybe it's going to be a festival favorite. There's something very familiar taste about that. I don't necessarily get Bananas Foster. I do get a slight hint of banana, more like banana bread than Bananas Foster, but it does have like a sort of like cream drink. It drinks sort of like a cream soda with it, like a hoppy aftertaste. Not like extremely bitter, not IPA level bitter, but there's a little bit of hop in there. I would give it 3.25 out of 5 claws. Honestly, I was expecting it to be a little sweeter. We have come and we have satisfied our thirst.
We've drank all of the things that we can drink for now.
Yes, for now, because we will always come back. If this video were to perhaps hit like 300 likes, and I'm asking for a lot, or obviously the new booth's open, we'll probably get some more drinks then.
Yeah, and we didn't hit everything that we wanted to on our list just because of all the little snafus we had.
There's been a lot of challenging items.
But we'll add it in our October video, I think, maybe.
And if there was something that you were curious about that we missed, by all means, let us know in the comments below. I think my favorite beverage has been the apple crumble hard cider.
So is mine. Yeah,
surprisingly.
So is mine.
Given everything that we've experienced, we've shared with you guys, let us know what you like in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we do videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. Or Bear might yeet himself into another country? Weird.
I'm just going to move into the Refreshment Outpost. That'll be my new home. After I start charging all these kids rent. But you heard the drill.